All right, what up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Jeannie, and you already know what it is. So let's just get into the energy, Virgo, because like every day, I got something to say. And it was really inspired with this song, It's Every Day. And when I was listening to this song, I channeled this message. And basically, the message is that there is a part of me every day that like urges and seeks to meet a goal, to go and do something, to create some type of business, create some type of avenue. And it's up to me to straighten out my life in a way where I can follow this voice, follow this urge. And I was listening to the song. One of the parts says the whole team down to rep his name, and of course they're talking about God. But what I got out of that is just like there's like a small voice inside of me. There's that energy in a whole lot of other people. 111, and at first, I wasn't even focused on the voice, let alone thinking about other people who hear that same notion, hear that same thought, hear that same motivator. Um, so I didn't even connect the two. But when I was listening to this song, Virgo, it gave me this channel message that there's something that you're being like led to. And when you start doing it, even though you may think nobody's gonna like hop on board, but when you start doing something that you're being urged to do, you're gonna notice other people who are down to rep the same thing, other people who are down to follow you, other people who are down to add on their energy because they agree with your genius. And in this time where we are, where there's only certain amount of people who have the gusto, who have the ambition to go out there and start something. There's a lot of people who will back you up because you were brave enough to do it first. And then they see your good idea and they feel like they can capitalize off of it as well. And then you start building a team. Okay. And this is the next steps of your path at this time. There's a need to gain a foothold in the community, make your mark in the world so you can really be a part of the matrix, like really be a part of the wave in the way where you are co-creating with your reality and everybody's reality. Okay, this is how you break free from feeling like everything is upon you. You join in the collective, okay? And when you create a stronghold in the collective, they energetically create an even bigger stronghold. All of a sudden, something that you have done is all over the world. And that's the type of energy that actually creates movement, that actually creates change. And this is what you're being urged to do. I know that life beats down the voice and the ambition and the want to of even stepping out into the world to create something, but you have to be a soldier. Now we're going back to the song lyrics because it says, it's every day. It stays the same. General consensus never change. It never will. My whole team down to rep his name. I can't find the soldier part, but it's somewhere in that song. But the point is that we all have a mission that we need to obey. Okay, and life takes you away from obeying the mission, obeying the urge, obeying yourself, obeying your higher self, really. But it's up to us to remember that voice every day. It's up to us to give that voice, give our real self, give the child energy inside us room to pursue what passion, what creative ideal, what work, what energy that you crave and need to be in this lifetime. Okay. And just when you start living in your authentic energy, Virgo, it's like hypnotizing to people. They get infatuated. Okay. When they start to see a star rise, they get infatuated. They automatically idolize you in some type of way. Idolism is not good, but they automatically idolize you because you are the one who stood up to make the way, pave the way, right? But if we're all have the general consensus that we all need to do something for ourselves and our lives, then idol. It's not like you're an idol. You're putting it back into the people, and that's the next thing. The next thing, a lot of people get real hateful because they can't figure out how you did something. And then there's people who do stuff and don't want to tell people how they did it and then wonder why they have so many enemies. There's something here about not being afraid to put yourself out there, not being afraid of people copying you, stealing what you do, trying to do stuff around you. It's all just like adding to your name. And on top of that, you have the inherited gift to do what you are supposed to do. So every day you're going to get this urge. Whoever tries to do it and it's not meant for them, it will be short term. It will be just infatuation. It won't actually be passion. It won't actually be ambition. And that's what will separate you from them. So let's get into the energy because I feel like I always talk way too much. I always talk way too much. But let's get into the energy, Virgo. Every day you have this small voice that you need to obey like a soldier. You got to make room and make space for you to listen to your passion or listen to what God is pulling you towards. Listen and do the things that you're being urged to do. And that may be hard, but you can start with cleansing negativity. The overall energy is smudging. Okay. It says to cleanse a space or person of negative energy or attachment, to invite positive energy with smoke created by burning sacred herbs or plants. Okay, so you can be burning a whole lot of things. This is the energy of work, housework. Okay, pruning the plants, sweeping out the closets, mopping the floors, lighting a candle, turning on some music, dusting your shoulders off, doing a dance. This is that type of energy that raises your vibration. Okay, and then it's easier to start hearing what they're trying to tell you. Okay, something was easier said than done because of some type of karma that hit you. Mandela effect. So this is the energy of like a switch up. Okay, somebody giving you the karma that they were supposed to have, you the energy that they have. There was some type of energy swap up. Okay, and this was able to be done because you weren't living in your energy. Basically, when you were leaving your avenue open, you allow somebody to come in and dance in your avenue. You feel me? But when somebody did that, it created a glitch, and now I feel like somebody wants to come back in. But if they come back in, you're gonna recognize who they are. Who they are. So they've been hiding from your energy. Yeah, but this is the same one who's been playing with your life. Okay, so I was getting channeled messages earlier about there could have been somebody that you worked with, did a job with, um, pen palled with. There's something about someone who was literally trying to get you to say things that would make them understand their circumstances better. Okay, so they were asking you questions in a sly way. All in the background, they were the ones who were doing something to you. Okay, you're about to find out exactly who this is. Okay, it's gonna be weird. Okay, somebody could be like gave you a catfish name. Yeah, you're about to see them. So there's somebody in your life who is trying to confuse you. And this type of energy, somebody hiding in the background could have made you paranoid about your friends and family and view them weird. But it was this person in particular. And when you get a spotlight on their energy, Virgo, you're going to be able to not only snatch back your power and your energy for whoever this is, but when you know who they are, it doesn't work anymore. Okay. So, then you recognize, you know, what was going on, and then you're no longer in the energy of not living in your energy. Because when you didn't know what was going on, it was easy to do something along those lines. All right. So you're about to find out who is in your energy trying to confuse you about people, places, and things around you so they wouldn't get caught. Okay, they're about to be exposed. And I feel like there's going to be like a lump sum of energy, a lump sum of your energy returned back to you if it already hasn't. Okay, there's a need to get rid of negative energy. That's a lot. Somebody could have been getting a divorce. What's going on? What's going on in Virgo's energy, please? Okay. Plot and scheme out here, G. Emotional damage. Yeah, somebody was plotting against you. What's new? Okay, they wanted you to overlook something, overlook the raw materials, but you stand on business. Because of you, every time we touch, we get this feeling. Okay. So somebody was plotting and scheming to create some type of emotional damage by making you miss out on the building blocks of what you need to create life. But you stood on business because every day the general consensus never change. Okay, God is going to keep urging you to use your gifts and talents. God is going to keep giving you ambition to stand up in oppression. God is going to keep telling you who you are, even though when people try to make you feel some other type of way, Virgo, God is going to keep urging you to do what you got to do in this lifetime. So you're going to stand on business no matter what plot and scheme that these people create for you to try to make you overlook your gifts, overlook your talent. This is the energy of someone trying to bog you down with emotional damage so that you don't have time to listen to the small, still voice in your head. This is the energy of someone hoping to cause so much chaos in your life that you don't have time to do hobbies and take care of yourself. But the general consensus never change. You're a soldier. You know how to play this game. You've been playing it long enough, 1222. So you're going to do what you need to do in the rain and the shine and the snow. That's a part of the song as well, Virgo. And because somebody may have done something to you, it has made you feel paranoid about doing stuff with other people. Okay, opening yourself back up, because you obviously don't want to get snaked again. But this is that community energy I was talking about, because every time we touch, we get this feeling. Okay, and this is that type of song where a group of people, you feel me, from all backgrounds can relate to a song, because every time we touch, we get this feeling. And when that shit came out, everybody was so hype about this song, and it was like a go-go upbeat dancing song. And this is that type of energy that creates a lyric, that creates a line, that creates a wave in space that will forever be remembered. I bet if you look at the views to this song today, they are still moving, they are still in effect, and it was put out in 2006, 1333. And this is that type of energy. Someone really wanted to separate you from the community, but like I said in the beginning, you have to have a piece of the community. You have to have a chunk of land. You have to have real estate to be actually doing something out here in the game. You have to have something that you have authority, ownership over to be a part of a wave, Virgo. That means you need the community. But somebody here really wanted to create a chaos and bullshit around you so you wouldn't trust the community. So you wouldn't, they wanted to snake you and then be right in your face around you so that you think it's people around you when it's actually somebody who isn't nowhere near you and you never met them before. Okay, so you would mistrust everybody around you. So you would mistrust every opportunity around you. So you would stay in a state of paranoia and never really live in the full potential of your gifts. And when you are vacant from your gifts, they are easily taken. Okay, so somebody's really been plotting and scheming to fog up your reality, to get you off path, to take things from you and cause you to never want to work with people ever again, never going to go try that job ever again, never want to start a business ever again. Somebody really wanted to hurt you in a way where it took that voice out of you. But the general consensus never change, especially from the ones who listen to orders, okay? Especially to the real illuminated people, especially to the ones who are connected to a higher source, who get messages and urges, who are connected to their higher consciousness and has a voice, a still voice in your head guiding you towards abundance, especially for those types of people. Okay, the general consensus will never change. You will always be pushed into creating something with the community. You will always be pushed into being hand in hand and all for one, because you need a collective energy. That's that one accord energy where two or more are gathered. Okay, and there's something here about isolating magical people to keep other people from gathering around them, because other people will recognize who they are, where their gifts come from, how they talk, their slang. So if somebody else tries to imitate it, they're like, nah, you got that from MagentaTarotMessages. It's that type of energy, Virgo. But when you don't have a brand, when you don't have a name, when you don't have a market, it's easy to take shit. And then you and woe is me energy. Because of you, I'll never go straight from the sidewalk. Fuck that. Because of you, I'll never stray too far from the sidewalk. This is the energy of somebody sad, going through trauma, experiencing a loss and having the energy of Job. This is someone who's free. Every time I touch, we get this feeling. Okay, I can reach the sky. This type of energy is what they need you to be in, instead of not straying too far from the sidewalks, energetically blocking yourself and limiting yourself in your capabilities and your talents. Let's get into it. What's this plotting and scheming? We have the nightlife, having fun, party, social event, and exploring your freedom. So although there's people plotting and scheming and try to make you sad, Spirit wants you at 1717. Spirit wants you to stand on business and go have fun anyways. This is the energy of dance around your morning. This is the energy of praising him through the storm. Okay, this is the energy of a relaxation and creating an oasis away from your problems. There's someone out here who is trying to create unnecessary drama in your life so that your blood pressure high. This is that type of energy, so that you get depressed. Okay, so that you stop caring about yourself because you're so sad. Okay, but somebody does not know that you can create your happiness without money, without an object, without blah blah blah. Somebody here is hoping that if they create some type of drama with you and in you, that you'll stop having fun, that you'll stop loving yourself, that you'll stop striving and being ambitious, so you'll stop exploring your freedom. Boxed in energy, 1818. What's because of you? World travel, wholeness, and completion. Yeah, that because of you shit is way over. That's 2004 shit. There would never be a time when you will wallow in your own pain ever again. Yeah, you're getting your energy levels back. So maybe in the past somebody got you to be in woe is me energy, but I see wholeness and completion. You are ready to stray off the sidewalk. You are ready to do the things that you gotta do. You're ready to speak up. It's your time. You feel it. It's time to start living and doing those urges, those things you are urged to do. Okay, because every time we touch, we get this feeling. We have energy, vampire, emotional draining, and shadow self. Negative people and negative environment. Conclusions are reached. Ooh, this is the energy of touching something and then having like a premonition of who the person is. Somebody wanted you to believe it was a masculine, so that you wouldn't have a relationship and wouldn't have abundance and shit. Okay, so if you're a female, there was someone who wanted you to believe that every man around you was on some crazy shit. Okay, or vice versa. but it was to make you mistrust someone around you, because this person was touching stuff in your energy. So when you touched it, you knew that there was like an echo. Okay, so somebody was playing off your intuition. Virgo, they were playing off your intuition because you felt every time somebody touched you, you felt the energy of a vampire. You have these gifts, you know what it feels like. You knew somebody was negative around you. So when you started feeling this, it automatically made you suspicious. And it made you suspicious of all the wrong people, because whoever this was is no one you know. And you're about to reach the conclusion. Yeah, something was short lived. Divine intervention, baby. You're about to reach a conclusion that this is someone who's outside of you and not someone who is on the inside. Yeah. Okay. And this is going to allow you to create. This is going to allow you to create and really focus in on having fun again, exploring again, stepping out the box again. All right, put something on plotting and scheming, please. Some of you have a peace necklace, okay, a peace symbol could be significant. Yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Tower. Somebody's continuing to do something, Virgo. Somebody's continuing to plot some plan or scheme, or whatever plot and scheme that they're planning against you, you're continuing to move forward. That's that type of energy. General consensus never change, no matter what's planned in the background. What does that have to do with anything? Tower, Knight of Wands, Seven of Wands. Somebody here is shocked that you were able to get out of something, move away from something. This is that make your new avenue energy. Okay, where one thing blows up, you just go create another one to stand on business. General consensus never change. Five of Pentacles, okay? Even in rain and drought, the World card, the Two of Wands, you still have that urge, that future plan, that ambition to sow seeds. You feel me? Okay? But somebody here is still taking some type of action, okay, to make you mistrust the people around you. What's stand on business? Page of Pentacles, heavy Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, Tower again. With the Page of Pentacles, Virgo, the more you stand on business, the more good news and opportunities will come to you, okay? There's the energy, yeah, Hermit. There's the energy of having opportunities being gifted to you because there's someone in the background doing some shit. So that's why God wants you to explore your freedom and have fun, so that you have room for study, for you have room in the want to learn something, to craft something, to create something with your hands. What's because of you? The Hangman and the Six of Wands, things that you had to sacrifice. Okay, there was definitely someone who did things to you to make you take a sacrifice, okay? But Spirit is asking you to look at this in a different perspective with the Hangman. Instead of because of you, I'll never stray too far from the sidewalk. It's because of you, I'm going to go get everything that you may have taken from me and then watch me double it into more and more and more and more. There's someone here who wanted to break you down by doing something to you and make you complacent and overwhelmed. But instead, it's just going to make that voice louder. It's just going to make you more ambitious. It's just going to make you want to put on a show for these clowns who think that they are stronger than your destiny, who think that their weak weapons could have any effect or prosper on you in any type of way. Okay, and when you start thinking of things like that, you're energetically building yourself up. Okay, and when you're in high enough energy from having fun, loving of yourself, exploring your freedom, that's when you push out a project. That's when you birth the seed. Okay, and when people, you feel me, see that type of energy and they touch it, they get this feeling. All right, and they want to be a part of it, and they'll follow you, and they'll help create a pathway for you to be who you are supposed to be in this world. Okay, and the only job you need to do when you get to that point is teach people how to do this for themselves. Okay, always give back, and when you give back, it gives back to you. That's why we see all these people donating right now, and they're like, oh my gosh, you're donating. Yeah, Of course they are. Anyways, like, you know, when you sow seeds, seeds get back to you. That's just how it is. And this is how God's asking you to look at the world at this time. What's going on in the world? And we have the Five of Pentacles and we have the Judgment, G. Now that something is completed and you're looking at something from a different perspective, G, there's someone out here who is lacking what they need to continue on their future plans. Okay? Yeah. Whoever this Queen of Wands energy is losing out on an opportunity. Or there could have been opportunities that someone may have taken from you. Five of Pentacles energy. What's this opportunity energy? Yeah, the Nine of Cups in the reverse of an offer. Like I said, the Ten of Swords, endings. And this is the energy somebody wanted you to believe because of someone close to you, you're losing everything. This is that energy of straight paranoia. Somebody really wanted you to blame your every family member that you had. Somebody really wanted you to name every YouTuber out there and blame every YouTuber you thought of. Somebody really wanted you to attack your friends and family in the same community that you need in order to make a wave in this lifetime. But they're being outed at this time because you're looking at something from a different perspective. Okay. And once you start viewing something from a different perspective, you realize that those things were never meant to be. It was all going to lead back to this place so that you can see from a different perspective. Sometimes things happen in our lives to show us things that we would have never seen. Okay? You got to be tied up to a tree to see something from a different perspective. Is that type of energy, Virgo. So spirit is really asking you to see every L in a different perspective, every loss that you've ever taken, every missed opportunity that you ever had that didn't work out for you. Let it roll off your shoulder like fucking water, G, and smudge that negative energy off of you. Because when you think about those things, you energetically put that energy back into you. You think about your failures, you dwell on it, you create more failure. That's what you're giving into the world. You're going to get it back. But when you let that shit go and realize and look at it from a different perspective, every time it pops in your head, oh, you remember that one time you lost that friend, and you change the connotation of that every day. Okay, general consensus stays the same. You're going to have to start changing the viewpoint of your mind until it's all positive, Virgo. And once you're able to release yourself from looking at anything as negative, you're able to maintain a high vibrational energy. And that is when you start sowing seeds. Okay. And once you can maintain a high vibrational energy, really collect your thoughts and put together something creative, Virgo. That is the type of thing that blows up. Okay. Even if it's stupid. Okay. We've all seen those stupid videos that we laugh at. and we like, how did this become so popular? How did this get so much hype? But it lives in your head rent free. It's that type of energy because it was made from gusto. Let's get into it. What is, because every time we touch, I get this feeling we get on out of here. We got the Death card and the Empress. Ooh. Every single time you touch your gifts, ooh, stop playing with me. I just got chills. Every time you show up for work, G, every time you stand in your power, you stand on your gifts, every time you be who you are, something ends for these negative, low vibing people. When you're in your authentic energy and abundant energy, standing in your power, Virgo, it ends for other people. They can't be in two places at once. Your energy can't be in two places at once. Who you are and what you have only belongs to the one person who is living in that authentic energy. So somebody was trying to suck your energy from you and be a doppelganger so they should show up like you in some type of way. Okay, so they had to make you not see you as you, right? They had to take you out of your energy, take you off your throne. And at one point, they may have had done this and been successful, cheating you out of something. But not no more, G. You've gone through enough pain to actually start seeing the signs and gain enough strength here. Yeah, tables are turning, wheel of fortune. Okay, so there is some type of negative energy when every single time you touch your greatness, you touch your gifts. Every single time you are in this high vibrational energy, something ends for this person. Okay, they can only take and end things for you when you're in a negative environment, when you're emotionally fucked up, when you're emotionally low enough to have some type of effect. This is why it's important to maintain, because every time we touch and get this feeling energy, more than you are in this woe is me. Not saying that you can't feel your emotions 100%, okay, and be authentic, but only for an hour, only for 30 minutes, only for 5 minutes. The rest of that time, you need to be having fun, raising your vibration. Okay, standing on the energy that you need to create high vibrational things. Because when you start creating things with high vibration, Virgo, it starts paving the way. All right, put one on negative people, negative energy. They gave me two. We got the devil to the chariot. This is you leaving behind energetic traps that you were unawakened to. This is you standing in your power because you know if you don't stand up and do something, somebody's going to just live off your essence, live off your blessings, live off your name. Okay, this is you breaking free from the enemy by moving forward and taking action. Okay, and whatever action that you take in high vibrational energy will pan out and be victorious for you. Godspeed to the cups. And this is what you need to see today. If anything resonated with you, give me a like, comment down below. Peace.